Hey, it's Tribulation Day 56. I'm still here. The world is still here. And we all continue to spiral downwards into the abyss. Today I'm a little bit calmer. I don't know why. Maybe it was the heat. Today the weather kind of cooled down 10 degrees. But I'm just trying not to be quite as upset over the fact that the tribulation is kicking into high gear. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're all going to be watching as Obama and the congressional leaders meet to see if they, do something, which, I wouldn't hold my breath. I'll predict Obama will come out tomorrow and he'll say, we now know where each other stands, and we got a lot more negotiations to do, but, if we all put our differences aside, I know we can come up with some solution. Blah, 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 blah. And, of course, he's not actually, the thing about Obama is he never actually leads or suggests, here's what we need to do to, make an agreement. He leaves that to other people. I guess it's the community organizer in him. But yesterday I kind of touched on the fact that freedom is becoming freedom in America. And, I do believe we're getting kind of stupider and more stupider as we go. And, you see it in the highest levels nowadays, especially with political leaders, guys like Anthony Weiner, John Edwards, Bill Clinton, that French dude that was in charge of the IMF. But dudes that, are at the top of the chain in the highest levels of power doing really stupid things, like having affairs or kids or babies or putting naked pictures of themselves or, getting caught having sex with prostitutes, And you just look at these guys and you think, how the hell did they get where they got when they're that stupid? But that's, half of the problem, now with freedom. And I think freedom is going global. And along with that, there are some people that are not dumb, but, I've talked about it, but the tribulation with the new technology of cell phones and the internet and Twitter, more and more people are being mobilized, and, how much thinking anybody's doing as they mobilize, who knows? But the protests are everywhere. They just had a story today of a huge protest, 1,400 people, shot or killed over in Malaysia. But you know what? It's becoming like the rule by secrecy, the Council of Foreign Affairs, the Skull and Bones, the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergers, the Illuminati, whoever the hell it is that's controlling the world, and of course all the tyrannical dictator types, from the Muslim ones to the South American ones, Chavez, Castro, his brother, anybody who's clinging to power, maybe even, Vladimir Putin in Russia, guys that just won't go away, won't give up the power. But one way or another, because more and more people are mobilizing into the streets, and usually under the guise of a peaceful protest, but real quickly stuff turns into violent protests, governments around the world, including the United States, are taking notice, and they don't like it, so they're working out their programs of how to get their riot police out there and how to squash people and control events versus being controlled, because they view that as a danger on the internet. People being able to mobilize, within 24, 48 hours, it creates, a new political dynamic, especially when you got cameras and news and the YouTube covering this. you know, it's the people against whoever it is that's in power. But I tell you, it just doesn't bode well, because I think we're entering a period of time where, because it's happening on a global scale, you're going to see this crackdown, and the world's going to be split into two groups of people, those in power, the elites, and the rest of us. That's why in America, the one thing that separates us is we have the right to bear arms. So we'll have to see, you know. But I see it coming to America. It's been showing its signs, in Wisconsin and Michigan, and even out here in California. But it's people either being desperate or mad, thinking about it, not thinking about it. I think when you got thousands of people marching, the majority of them haven't really thought things out. They're just there and going with the flow. They're caught up in the currency, money. Somebody, the elite, somebody's pushing the buttons. Anyway, tomorrow's my birthday, 7/10, the Day of Atonement. We'll have to see. I got a feeling tomorrow could be a big day. A lot of things happening. And I'll officially turn 49. And I don't know why. I feel like, one way or another, I'm in a crucial, juncture of my life. 1 year out from 50, and 50 just has always been this, like, big year. It's a big year for anybody, but I don't know. In my life, I feel like I got a purpose. Something's coming my way, so we'll have to see. Anyway, if you've been tuning in, thank you. Feel free to put your comments in, or subscribe, or go to the website. Just going to try and get more stuff out there. So keep on rocking. Peace.